Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome once again to the Whitino Intellectual Discourse, where minds meet, ideas compete. In today's discourse, we have two speakers. Olarenwaju Marvelous, studying English language and literature education at the University of Benin, and Christopher Omoikem, studying pharmacy at the University of Uyo. Both speakers will be speaking on the topic, the impact of fast fashion on the society. Is it economically and socially viable, or should it be discouraged? So without wasting much time, let us get started and listen to Marvelous, our first speaker, as she tackles this topic. Marvelous, over to you.
Take a look at this dress. To me, it's just a dress. To you, it may mean another type of dress. And that is the strange thing about fashion. Behind this clothes lies the story of human effort, money, advertisement, transportation, and most especially waste. Sometimes we get clothes and we only focus on the price tag without looking at the price it costs the manufacturers to produce it. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Olarenwaju Marvelous Idowu. I invite you to look beyond the glamour of fashion and to look at the question that affects our society and our world at large. The impact of fast fashion. Is it economically or socially viable? Should it be discouraged in our society? So, before we judge fast fashion, what exactly is fast fashion? Fast fashion can be defined as the rapid production of inexpensive clothing to suit the fashion trend. Let us take a look at this. A particular fashion or a design appears online. Consumer wants it badly. Manufacturers rush to produce it, while shop owners ensure that they have it in their shops. But after a while, the fashion dies and the cycle continues over and over. It continues. That is exactly the appearance of fast fashion. But fast fashion actually has positive impacts. According to ILO, International Labour Organization, it says that textile industry has provided job opportunities to over 90 million people, predominantly women. So the question should not be that should fast fashion be destroyed? Because if fast fashion is destroyed, what happens to the young entrepreneurs, the tailor, the fashion designer who have their jobs there? That means they're going to lose their job, and that is not going to help the economy. Let us look at the negative lens. According to United Nations Environment Program, it says that textile industry uses water which is about 86 million, approximately the Olympic size pool. They use that amount of water. You could imagine how an Olympic swimming pool looks like. They use that amount of water yearly to provide what? To produce what? To produce clothes. Then afterwards, you know what happens to those clothes? Most time they become waste. So the question is, or the real issue is, people get clothes. Clothes are produced, but there is less usage. That means people can just get a particular clothes because it's trending. That's what they are wearing. They want to be on the spotlight, and afterwards they wear it once and they discard it. More production and less usage. That means efforts are being wasted. These are not just clothes that are wasted. Efforts are wasted. Human effort, machine, time, the people's time, which is very, very precious, are wasted. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not saying we should not put on clothes. I'm saying you should not buy clothes if you are not ready to look at the consequences of producing it. I'm going to give us 3 ideas. 1, buy less. 2nd, choose less. 3rd, make it last. What does it mean? It means you should buy less. Buy less means don't just buy because that's what is trending. Do you know that even though you have 20 outfits, that does not make you the happiest person on earth? Secondly, choose well. Don't buy clothes because it's so flashy. Buy because you're going to use it more than you're going to use it more than 2 years, more than 3 years. Buy because of the durability. The 3rd one is what? Make it last. When your clothes get torn, don't trash it away. You can sew it or give it to a tailor to help you amend it. Or you give it to people. There are orphans that don't have clothes. You can give them your clothes instead of discarding it. So the question is, should fast fashion be discouraged? My answer is, the exploitative nature of fast fashion should be destroyed and not not fashion itself. Do you know why? Because fashion is identity, fashion is culture, fashion is beautiful. So let us ensure that we keep fashion, but we discard we discard fast fashion, the exploitative nature of fast fashion. Let us ensure that we put on clothes not because we want to be on the spotlight. We put on clothes because that clothes sometimes represent our identity, what we stand for. So let us push the future. Let us ensure that the future is built properly, not on glamours or on spotlights, but it's built based on principles and identities, ideologies that are not backed by what the world demands, the fashion or whatever the world demands of us. Let us build the future. Let us put on clothes that make us beautiful and presentable in us in the society, and let us push this future. Let us not leave our world to let us not leave our society, to a huge damage because of what is trending. Thank you.
Good job, Marvelous. That was a good presentation from Marvelous, who is from the University of Benin. So let us listen to Christopher, our second speaker. Christopher, you have the floor.
Greetings, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. My name is Umoikam Christopher Endurance. Today, I will be speaking on the topic, the impact of fast fashion on the society. Is it economically and socially viable, or should it be discouraged? Let me begin by defining the key term, in this case, fast fashion. Cambridge Dictionary defines fast fashion as a way of manufacturing clothes that are cheap and quick based on current styles. Let us look at the merits and the demerits of fast fashion through three lenses: its economic, social, and environmental impact. Beginning with the advantages, we have the advantage of economic impact, job creation. Fast fashion creates job opportunities because it requires a lot of people to make clothes quickly. Like in 2023, some Lagos factories started doing contract sewing jobs for international fast fashion brands, where they hire young people for tailoring jobs, thereby creating youth employment and foreign exchange. Number two, the advantage of social impact, social mobility. Fast fashion creates entry-level jobs for people from low-income background, giving them an opportunity to earn money, learn skill, and move up economically. Number three, the advantage of environmental impact. Fast fashion causes brands to invest in recycled fabrics and waterless dyeing, thereby reducing water pollution. Like the H&M's Conscious collection, which makes use of recycled polyester, and Adidas shoes, which are made from ocean plastics. Moving on to the disadvantages, we have the disadvantage of economic impact, killing of local industry. NBS Manufacturing Report as well as Vanguard newspaper documented that in the 1980s, Nigeria had over 180 plus textile mills, employing 450,000 people. But as of 2023, less than 20 were operating, employing less than 20,000 people. This happened because cheap fast fashion from China and Turkey flooded the market, leaving Nigeria to pay more for electricity, labor, fabric, and transport. Number two, the disadvantage of social impact, social exploitation. Fast fashion keeps costs low by exploiting workers. For example, This Day newspaper in 2019 documented that in markets like Yaba and Onitsha, millions sell imported fast fashion. But while this creates informal jobs, workers are stuck in poverty with no healthcare, growth, or pension. Number three, environmental impact has more demerits than merits because these are the damages fast fashion causes to nature. For example, BBC News documented in 2022 that a market in Accra known as Cantamanto became a fashion graveyard because over 40% of clothes from fast fashion that arrives in Ghana every year were poor quality. Therefore, traders pile them up, burn them, and wash them into the ocean, thereby polluting the beach. So, back to our topic. Should fast fashion be discouraged? The answer is no, because it feeds families and reduces the rate of unemployment. But should we allow the abuse to continue? Also no. The solution is not banning it, but managing it by one, taxing textile waste, using sustainable materials for our products, and banning the use of unusable waste. Mahatma Gandhi said there is no beauty in the finest fabric if it causes hunger and unhappiness. We need fast fashion that creates jobs without destroying the people and planet.
Good job,
you.
Christopher. That was Christopher from the University of Uyo. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've listened to Marvelous and Christopher. What do you think about their presentations? What do you think deserves to win the speaking scholarship competition? Let us know in the comment section and let us know your reason for supporting a particular speaker. And as usual, after 5 days, the scores from the public and the one from the panel of independent judges will be calculated and a winner will be announced. I'll see you in my next video.